Okay, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. Man, this was a surprise. Now, recently, I did a video on it. Ordered from my online comic shop I think it's 30 pack of just 30 random sci-fi comics. Hey, cool, just send me whatever. I don't care. Want some new stuff to read, introduce some new. And I was like, oh, is this like a facsimile edition? Because I knew they were not going to send me a King comic 12 center. Like, it's got to be a reprint. Found out, no, it's not. And it's Al Williamson. It's like, oh, well. And I want to show you something. What else? Okay, now, look at that. That looks like a standard size comic. See how it's just a little tiny hair wider. Just a hair. And this is another comic. So this is Flash Gordon number 5 from King. King's Comics was a, 60s and 70s company. And what this is Archie Goodwin doing the stories, Al Williamson doing the art. It's basically... It looks almost like the newspaper strip. It reminds me of what I remember from the newspaper strip reading it. That's Flash Gordon. I love Flash Gordon. I knew Flash Gordon before I knew the movie because of the newspaper strip. Ming the Merciless and Dale Arden. Just gorgeous Al Williamson art. Flash Gordon Limited Collector's Edition. And it was $12.67. How many pages was that? It couldn't have been... Oh, man, that's a fortune. Just really cool. I love Al Williamson art. He's one of the artists that he was one of the artists I could identify as art as a kid, but I didn't know who it was. I was just like, oh, to me, it was the Flash Gordon guy. And I found out he did a lot of comic strip work. That's where I kind of saw a lot of stuff. I'm the age where, besides usually once a week when Mom would go shopping, I get a couple comics at the grocery store because comics were cheap. But, every Sunday, well, actually, it was every Saturday and Sunday. On Saturdays, I got the Sunday funnies from the week before from Biloxi from my grandparents, so they'd read them, and then they'd hold on to them for me. And on Sundays, I got our Sunday funnies because it was two different parents. My grandparents lived one county over. And that's where I got Flash Gordon and Buck Rogers and all that was in their paper. Our paper had more comedy strips. Just like I said, and then we get the Secret Agent X9, which is, I think, an Al Williamson strip. I really don't know. It's good art. And it's a cool little story. It's not many pages. It looks like Al Williamson. I love this in the back where you get the money-saving King pack. Sex Muffler for Blondie, Popeye, and Beetle Bailey. All three, just 29 cents. So it's 36 cents, so you're saving, 7 cents, man. That's almost the price of an issue. 100-piece toy soldiers at $1.25. Wow. The old Fisher House. So that's kind of cool. Well, in that pack also was, and you've seen this already, this is classic Star Wars, which reprint issue 13 for Dark Horse. It reprints the old, with new covers, new art on the cover, the old comic strips, the old Al Williamson, Archie Goodwin. They did a Star Wars comic strip for quite a while. This is from 93. And these were... I think some of these are colored, some aren't. I think this was like a daily and weekend strip. And they've been, cut and repasted. That's the only drawback. But it's more gorgeous Al Williamson art. It's new Star Wars stories. And back then, this was canon. I mean, the comic strip was canon. I never saw it. I don't remember. I remember getting a collection of the strip, like a paperback collection. But I never saw the strip in any paper. And I wish I could, because there would have been new stories like every day, of Star Wars for me. Because I was a huge Adam Atbar. So this must be after it's got to be after Jedi, huh? And of course the letters page and more Dark Horse stuff coming out. I just thought it was kind of neat, 2 comic strips, by Al Williamson and Archie Goodwin. And it's 2, Flash Gordon inspired Star Wars. Hold on, give me a second here. Sorry about this, everybody. It's summer and I got a slight cold. I'm sorry. I'm trying to muffle it. But I thought it was kind of neat. I'll do a video on it, And okay, real quick. Anybody out there watching, if you know these old comic strips, leave a comment. I know. I see my demographic. I know quite a lot of y'all are my age or a little bit older. Actually, I actually target my I target like a demographic above me and my demographic. And one right below me, too. It's weird. But check that out. I like how we got, just basically they took a pan and blew it up, and then we got, a Tom Yeats cover. I'm out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that other bullshit. Laters.